Hey guys, welcome back to Rad Rob Gaming. I'm your host, Rad Rob. I know my camera is not on, but I'm here. That's all I need to know. And we're gonna have a good tournament. That's all you need to know. I'm so tired of losing. You won 2 tournaments ago. Yeah, shut up.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate. We're picking up on the first hole.
There we go.
Let's get going. And let's see what he can do here today. Just let that shot be more of a dustbag.
Green right.
TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
He's currently tied for first. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shot, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Holy shit, that's a good hit. Too good.
And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time?
It should have been. And I put the brakes on it. Still went that far.
Putting for birdie here. This has eyes for the hole. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance. But it didn't quite drop. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Oh, that's so close. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This will be a good bogey.
Yeah,
and that'll drop him down to even par now.
One of my favorites.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Lovely effort, that. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165.
All right.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. That's disappointing. And this one is for his par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? That was a gallant attempt.
Really was.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Ooh,
Such a weird break.
just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can
Oh,
be
for
costly.
fuck's sake.
This one's for bogey. In she
I don't
goes.
understand what just
Let's
happened.
head to the next.
I seriously
The
don't.
leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side, but from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
That's some good golf right there.
Doesn't make
All
sense.
right, facing a little up and down here to save the par.
None of that. Whole series just made sense. What the fuck?
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
This is just none of this
Two
makes
bogeys
sense.
in a row, never a good sign.
None of
Have
this
to
makes
see if they
sense.
can rebound from that.
The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you see.
Currently at 2 over par. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it? Or
Can't play
play
the
it
controller now, can I?
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Second shot here on the 8th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck.
Or still.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down.
Goodbye. Wow, this place sucks.
And here we are with their fourth. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Well, the good thing about making bogeys is it gives you a chance to bounce back at the next. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
You're horrible.
You like that, didn't you? Second shot here on the 9th. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This is a 12-footer here. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer.
Yep.
And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. And he needs this to save par. Ooh, right by the hole. 6 feet remaining to the cup. That one goes down for bogey. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway runs.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Ouch, that hurts. This is a par putt. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
Yep.
Reach this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by two of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. 13's a long path for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Okay, steady now. Let's try and make this one. And only drop the one shot.
It's further down the hole.
Leaderboard after that hole. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Found the green side rough. How close was that to going down? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Going with the 7.
Pretty good shot there.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Yeah, should have had that.
Putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
He's got this for his par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Breathtakingly bad.
As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
This one's for birdie. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole.
Come on.
Second shot here on the 18th hole.
Yep. Pretty much what I expect.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Might have sneezed. Playing their 4th shot. Playing their 5th shot.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. That signs off on this player's performance for the day.
Such a fucking brutal last hole, dude.
So the opening round in the books, Rich.
Oh, that was
Impressed with
miserable.
your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same you, Luke. Same here. Looking forward to the next 3 rounds.
Miserable.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
I just don't know. Don't know where I'm at right now. Switch back to the Xbox One controller. Didn't make a difference. But I will say those screens fucking suck. The rest of the course isn't bad. Horrible greens.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Today's promising to be an exciting one, so let's get straight into the action. Second shot on the second. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. And this from the greenside rough. Nicely done. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one. Now at 6 over for the event.
I'm not going to win that way.
And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
It should have.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
I love seeing stuff like that.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. That's inside the range.
Finally.
And that's now 5 over for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Wow, what a shot. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Ah, that's frustrating. And this putt coming up for his par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for.
No shit, Sherlock.
Looks to be going with the 5 iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Time now for the 4th shot.
Okay.
This next putt for double bogey.
No matter what I do, it's fucked.
Oh, gee, that line
didn't
was
even
looking
break.
good, wasn't it?
Didn't even break.
That hole's behind you now.
Minus, +8. Okay.
And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Henny, how's that ball line? It's tough to see from here.
Par 5.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
It's all mental. I don't even know the par 5.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Not bad.
Sure, doesn't roll backwards.
Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. That was a gallant attempt.
Well, so fucking
This
far
putt
by
right
the hole.
on 12 feet to the hole. Ooh. This is a bogey putt coming up. currently at +9
This is
for
even
the
worse than the
event.
last tournament.
Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Not a single bunker on this hole. Tee shot is fairly straightforward. Just hit it straight, find the center of the fairway. The second shot, however, gets a little interesting as this green is very deep, not very wide. Big runoff areas on both sides of this green. A par here is a solid number.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully
this
that
is
can
just
change right here.
Now this is important. This for
This is
par.
fucking embarrassing.
And that's a couple of bogeys
I'm hoping
on
I
the
don't
bounce,
make
I'm
the
afraid.
cut, honestly.
Yeah, making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
Oh, so close. Sitting at 10 over for the event. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as the screen sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
We need this one to bounce right.
Sucks so much.
Wow, what happened there?
And coming up well short.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Let's head to the 12th
Come on,
hole.
you know me. Don't ever play this poorly.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance? Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Bye. Look at that shit.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, my goodness.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Perfect. It's going to go right.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Yes, very smooth.
It's not like I'm not trying. I am. There's nothing I can do.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That was pretty
Fuck
straightforward.
you, controller.
Our leader is a couple of shots
Why
up
did
at
I
this
scratch my nose?
stage. Time to hit a good one here at the 15. Looks like they go for that one. That's on a good line. From about 130 yards here. Good sounding strike, that one. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
It would be nice. Considering I
He's
haven't
on a
hit a
good
single
line.
fucking putt
3
yet.
feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next.
Can't even be
And
broke. It
staying
sucks
right where
now.
they were in today's rankings after that.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Oh, I made
We
one!
always enjoy tournament play, but there's nothing better than a rivalry in golf. And how about that play? Moving a lot closer to their rival now. Time to face a par 4. That should find the bunker. That's in the sand. Okay, so that's step 1, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Okay, steady now. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. All right, one more hole to go. The 18. That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
The worst green ever.
Uh-oh. This one's headed for the rough.
Or the water.
And that one's headed to the drink. And here we are with their fourth. Time for the fifth shot. Putting for a bogey. Just didn't drop. And your day comes to an end. Well, that's a shame. Unfortunately, unable to make the cut this week, Beamer.
Thank you, Jesus.
Luke, every player faces this at some point in time, even the greats. You miss a cut. It's never a good feeling, but you learn from all the mistakes you made, you move on, and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in.
So
Look forward to your
bad.
company.
I don't even want to post
next
this.
time.
It's so bad. Guys, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at RadRobGaming. See you next time. Take care. Peace.